Maldonado.
Lindsey teaches in our Nexton location. What are you currently teaching?
I am currently teaching slow and comfortable and deep stretch.
Okay. Tell us, who is Lindsey?
My motto's been, or mantra, whatever you want to call it, is to live more slowly, to kind of let go of all the chaos, let go of, I mean, not that I don't try to manage 50 things at a time, but do things that bring me more joy. So I was a fine arts major. I love that is my passion. Really focusing on art, focusing on gardening, spending time with my dogs, anything to bring me calm and peace.
It speaks to even just balance.
Horrible with balance. I am that person that will take on every single project known to man, and I'm curious about this, let me go try it, but then I go way overboard on trying that project and things will happen. My dishwasher just broke. I've got a rental car because somebody hit my car. But like trying to find the peace in between all those crazy things.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. How long did it take you to learn that was something that you needed in your life?
I've been struggling for my entire life. I definitely am the person that suffers with extreme anxiety. And I'm not shy about that. I've mentioned that in a lot of my classes and whatnot. I'm very open about that because I know a lot of people struggle with whether it's depression, anxiety, panic attacks, some kind of something that really traumatizes and affects them. So I got into yoga because of that. And so it's kind of been this lifelong battle to find that point where I can mentally slow down and mentally just, okay, this is where I am and I'm fine with it.
We go through different life experiences. We have to kind of discover that in our own pace, and then applying it is one thing.
Yeah.
And then actually being able to implement the changes that you need to do.
It's rough.
Yeah. And old patterns.
Constantly checking yourself,
It's a practice in saying no, a practice in prioritization of what is really, really, going to bring you the most happiness or peace.
Mentally, it's I just realized I'm one person. I cannot do everything. I shouldn't be expected to do everything. And it was all the pressure I was putting on myself. But same thing. I know so many people do that. They try to wear a million different hats. And you and I were talking earlier about you can't multitask.
Right.
We try, but we can't really do it. And it's just realizing it's okay if I don't get to the laundry today. It's okay if something is pushed off till tomorrow. That's okay. And so it's just kind of finally realizing that is helped so much.
Too, is it, how do you bring that into your classes?
I try to bring in some kind of new mantra teaching, but just something for them to think about. Okay, let everything that came before this, let everything coming after, just be with yourself in this moment, 1 hour with your breath, and just really trying to get everyone to focus on that. I've been trying to teach let go of judgment. We're so judgmental of ourselves. Oh, I lost my balance. I tripped and someone saw me trip. We're so internally judgmental that if we just let that all go, all that chaos, I always say the internal dialogue that's fighting you every day, I think we would be so much calmer and happier. And just not as self-conscious and worried about ourselves. So that's so much harder on ourselves than anybody else is. So.
And actually nobody else really cares what we're doing anyway.
Absolutely.
So we create this internal pressure thinking that there's an outside pressure, but there's not an outside pressure. And so it all starts with, it all really does start with
absolutely. The words you speak to yourself, would you ever say them to someone else?
Right.
You would never degrade someone the way you usually do in your mind.
What do you want your stamp on the world to be?
Bringing that calm to somebody else, I think is phenomenal, and that's kind of my goal with teaching.
Yeah.
So you got me cry on camera.
So many yoga teachers come to yoga because of their own life experiences, and they want to give back, and they want other people to feel what they have felt.
Yeah,
this is about life.
Yoga is so much more than the asanas. It's so much more than the physical practice, and it's a complete lifestyle. It's your mindset. It's you don't have to be 20 years old and great shape and whatever to practice yoga. It is very much a personal practice, and I really try to preach that it doesn't matter how far you can touch your toes in a forward fold. It doesn't matter how deep you can get in some of the other poses. It's really, what are you doing for yourself today, your body, your mind? Maybe it's an improvement on the day before. Maybe it's not. Maybe you're more stiff today, but it's such an internal mental practice. I want people to know that it's just not all chaturungas.
It's about the grace that you give in your body, also being able to give that in your mind and in your day-to-day. Is there anything else that you would want the world to know about you?
Very, very much introvert. Very much, I like my quiet time, my quiet space, and yeah, you usually have to talk to me for a while, I think, to get me like talking.
Yeah. Like small talk, or do you like to like
I hate small talk. I usually have like really bizarre questions for people though. Think about this conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
And in a bad way. I'm just like genuinely curious about what other people think. Yeah. 100% think aliens are real. And like, why not explore it? Why not give, everybody has their own perspective. I want to know why your thought is different than my thought. I'm just gonna say it, and hopefully someone's like, gung-ho about it too, so.
And I think the more we're around different personalities, especially different personalities that aren't afraid to put it out there, it's like, I feel like it just gives us all permission to
and I mean, you can learn so much from those people too.
This is Lindsey. You can catch her here in Nexton, and maybe in a retreat or a workshop or very soon. So spectacular.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay! All right.